Successful sniping in Escape from Tarkov is a mix of strategy, patience, precision, and ultimately, execution. First, let's talk about why you'd choose a bolt-action sniper rifle. Bolt actions are best for players who prefer to take out enemies from long ranges and typically avoid close-quarter fights, although some tasks will require you to get close quarters, like various Tarkov shooter tasks, and sometimes Shooter Born in Heaven, if it calls for it. Now, not all bolties are created equal. The Mosin is great for early budget rounds, while the M700 offers pretty good modding potential for the advanced players. I personally prefer the DVL-10 or the T5000, with the T5000 being my ultimate favorite, due to its pretty much no recoil aimed on sight. Okay, now that you have a rifle picked out, let's talk about why you may be having trouble hitting your shots. There are two important attributes to consider, which are patience and calmness, in my opinion. Patience is pretty obvious, rushing your shots when you really don't have a chance at hitting your shot, and lack of calmness is when you basically tense up the first time you see a PMC, freak out, and just start spamming at them. As far as calmness, I know this is going to sound like fortune cookie wisdom, but this is the best advice I ever got from someone else in this game for bolt action sniping, is relax your shoulders and breathe. Just like shooting a real weapon, if you're all tense, you're going to have a hard time hitting your shot. But if you're just breathing, relaxing your shoulders, the shots will come. For my final piece of advice, let them line up the shot for you. Anticipate their running trajectory and just set your crosshair where they're going to be, and depending on your bullet velocity, fire when appropriate. The beauty of a game like Tarkov is you can play it however you want, but if you plan to sit in trees or rocks, it may take you a week or two to finish Shooter Born, or longer if you're really not that great at aiming yet. So on tasks like that, I like to push, unless it's Tarkov Shooter, one of those that require distance shots, but for the most part, I like to get mid-range. I don't like to do too much long range.